how just for me personally, okay, when you're looking at this comp plan, okay, national director, 140% comp level, 7 regional managers. That's the only thing I'd be worried about. I wouldn't worry about the 400,000. 400,000 will take you. You get 7 regional managers, I promise you, 400,000 takes care of itself. To me, in my subconscious thinking and my belief in the subconscious mind and how wonderful God created me as an individual, how wonderful, how fearfully and wonderfully He made you. Okay, He made you and me in His image. And what ultimately is God? He is creator. So us being made in His image, I think it's pretty incredible that He gave us something called the subconscious part of our brain, which is ultimately for creation. It's ultimately for us to understand as we learn to think on these things, what is pure, what is just, what is lovely, what's worthy of praise. As we learn to control our thoughts, we can control so many of the things in our life. So for me, I talked about on Friday, I went to the national director level of Equus at the time I got started. It was way different. But when I say way different, it was way harder. Okay, I'm just telling you, the comp plan that you've got in place today, if John and Kim Kite had this comp plan, we would have made almost double the amount of money we made annually. I'm just telling you, like I've done the math. Okay, that's not to take anything away from I'm just saying, so when I say, but I went to the national director level and I started to program my mind on that level, Casey Gregory. Everything I did was with the thought of I'm becoming a national director. I'm becoming a national director. I wrote down and I visualized I was going to find 7 people that was willing to go regional manager. I was on a mission to find 7 people. Now, to put that in terms of subconscious mind, I was programming my subconscious mind to actually attract the 7 regional managers to me. So there's just a little tip and thought process. Okay, as we go out and seek, we start to program our brains to actually attract what we seek. The challenge with most people in life is what they seek are the wrong things, and then when they get when the wrong things are attracted in their life, and their life sucks because of it, they play the blame game. They just blame everybody in the world for their plight. So as you begin with the end in mind and you go, okay, I'm a national director. Okay, the only thing that has to happen is time is going to pass on the clock, and it could be 8 months, it could be 12 months, it could be 24, it could be 36 months. I don't. However long it takes is however long it takes. But what's worthy, what I dictated was what was worthy in my life was me accomplishing that. Okay, now what's the cool thing about the national director? It's a $50,000 every 30-day bonus. $50,000 every 30 days in your bank account. Now, I'm a little jealous because our qualifications were a lot harder, but I will tell you my average bonus every 30 days was around $32,000. Now, don't feel bad for me, Margentina. I don't know who Margentina are. Who's Margentina? Don't feel bad for me, because I will tell you our life changed. our life changed. That 32,000 every 30 days for years. I mean, for every 30 days, on top of everything else we were making, it was life-changing. But I want you to sit down and I want you to get your mind wrapped around what would it be like. I want you to visualize, how would it feel? How would it smell? How would it taste for you to start depositing $50,000 a month from Equus Financial? What changes in your life? What are you able to start doing? Who are you able to start blessing? Isn't it amazing that we have a comp plan that blesses us like it does? And like, you know, you look at a lot of people in the United States of America, and even people that are out there working as hard as they're working, if they had more than one flat tire in a week, it would be financially devastating. Most people, if most people had a transmission go out and they had to replace the transmission for $3,000, it would ruin their week. It would ruin their month financially. So the thing that I'm praying for is I'm praying that you start to focus in on this comp plan and you start to program your mind. Hey, okay, so I'm a national director. I'm going to make $50,000 a month bonus. So now I look backwards and I look at these levels, and these levels, they will help me reverse engineer. These are the levels that I have to work through, okay? So I can start at the sales manager level, and in order for me to grow to 7 regional managers, I can start by qualifying. My first step on the rung of the ladder is to qualify for sales manager. Sales manager is me, and it's having just simply 3 people on my team. So we've got a little team of 4, then we're out protecting families. These people don't have to be full-time. They can be, matter of fact, they're probably going to be part-time. Okay? But it's combining, it's going out there and protecting families. And you guys can see the production requirement. But again, I never really focused on the production requirement. I just always felt like structure was going to create the production. So I always focused on the structure. So for me to become a qualified sales manager, I knew I needed to focus on finding, 3, 4, 5 people, and actually putting 6 to 7, 8 people in place would yield me the 3 to 4 that I needed, right? So I always focused on the structure that was going to get me to the level. And so then once I get to the sales manager level, my goal is to get to the regional manager level, okay? And so I can see there that, again, I'm starting to focus on my writers, and so I'm gonna go through building my team from 4, 5, 6 writers, 7 writers, and now, bam, man, once I get to a good quality 10, 11, 12 writers, I'm qualifying for the regional manager bonus every 30 days. And again, I'm telling you, Cornerstone is going to have 2 qualified regional managers going into April. I'm just telling you, it's going to happen. And you'll see it when we post the Builders Leaderboard today. So now I'm regional manager. What's my next step? Okay. And I'm just telling you, for me, my next step is I'm focused on that SVP, baby. I'm focused on really duplicating me, because for me to get from regional manager to senior vice president, okay, what I've got to have happen is I've got to have a few of those agents start to duplicate me and start to build their own team. Guys, this is not the first time I'm going to do this. I may do it every single week for the next couple of months because I want to burn this and I want to burn my thought process. As I start off sales manager, I'm just looking for a couple of people that will jump in with me and let's go protect some families. Let's go make some money. Let's go do this insurance thing, okay? And then as I start to grow my team, it's just people helping families. Okay, it could be warm market, could be leads, whatever. But once I get to regional manager, and I've got those, I'm a regional manager, and I've got those, I've got a good, and really the way I'm thinking about it, I've got a good quality 10 to 15 agents that are protecting families. Okay, now what I know is out of those 10 to 15, I'm going to probably have 3 to 4 that will start duplicating me. So those 3 to 4 will actually start to take me way up the leaderboard as we start, that structure's yielded that result. And I start making my way to qualified senior vice president. Now, you guys, you see the steps that I qualify on my way. But guys, I'm just telling you, my thought process, I don't focus on each level because I know that where my focus is creates the qualification. So even though you look at this comp plan and it's many different levels, I'm just telling you, it's only 3 thought processes. Number 1 is getting a hold of your tail and getting your butt producing. Number 2, it's duplicating your sales efforts. It's duplicating your S quadrant efforts. So it's sharing the opportunity and it's getting people to jump in with you to sell. And then the third thought process is learning how to duplicate your B quadrant efforts. That's all it is. If you will just focus on those 3 thought processes, you will get to national director and some really good stuff. $50,000 a month bonus. I hope this makes sense. Guys, I've enjoyed being with you today. Let's go kick butt and take names. God bless.